Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial ABCD. Today we'll be learning to do some audio transcription in Python. So that said, so this is my Jupyter notebook, and then this is what we are going to be doing. So if you look here, there's a transcribed audio. So actually this is the source of the audio. So let's actually look at the code. So this is the source, okay, of the audio, and then it's a French audio. It converted it to this method, converted it into a French language. Okay, so let's see here. So first of all, what you have to do is you need to go to Piper. So piper.org. Okay, and then you can look for this package, that's Pi Audio. We'll be using this package, Pi Audio. Okay, so Pi Audio. Okay, and then you can copy it. Okay, so those using PyCharm, you can copy it and then paste it into the terminal. It will get installed. But for Python, you just have to type. So let me open a new file. So let me create a new file, a notebook. So Python 3. And then let's wait. But while we wait on it to load or prepare the interface, audio transcription, okay, or translation. So speech recognition is a subfield in computer science that uses technologies to enable computers to recognize and then translate spoken languages into text. Okay, and then voice recognition recognizes the voice of a speaker, whereas the speech recognition recognizes the words. Okay, so the spoken words, the exact words, or the word in the spoken language. And then technology takes sound. So the technology takes the sound from a microphone and then converts it into electrical signals. And then these signals are digitized. Okay, then the model is programmed to convert from audio to text. So we use the model that's the hidden Markov model. It's a deep neural network model that helps in converting audio into text. So in this lesson, we'll be using the Google Recognizer. Okay, by default, the Google Recognizer recognizes it's set to English by default. Okay, so if you follow this link, you could see like you learn more about the languages. Okay, so what we are going to learn is you can first install the Pi Audio, and then we'll install Pi. That's the speech recognition. Okay. So these are the various formats that we can actually the audio file supports. Okay, so this Pi Audio is going to help load the audio file. Okay, and then the speech recognition service is going to pick the text, okay, from the spoken words. Okay, so it's going to convert the voice into a spoken word. Okay, like a word or like the text. Okay. Now to convert our audio file to an audio audio data, we can use the record or the listing method of the recognizer class. Okay, so that will be as we progress, we'll do that. So use that. There's this error that you come across. Okay, so this particular error. Okay, now this is how I was able to resolve mine. So I use a double slash backslashes. Okay, so you can see double backslashes. Okay, so when I use this from the directory where my file is located, okay, I got an error. So I used two backslashes, okay, and it got resolved. And also I tried experimental one by just putting an R before the directory. Okay, it also worked. And then I also tried one that I used only / and it also worked. Okay, so to do that, let's get started. So my page is loaded, and then first I'm going to install pip install Pi Audio. Then I'll run it. So Shift Enter. Okay, since I already have it installed, all the packages or all the libraries or whatever dependencies will be shown here. Like it will just go straight ahead. Okay, so my is satisfied already. Note you may need to restart the kernel to use the updated packages. Okay, so let me restart the kernel. So restart the kernel. Then I'm going to install pip install speech recognition. Let me try. See, so I'll be referring here. So speech recognition, I can just copy it. Okay, so that we make our lesson very short. Okay, and I'm going to run it. So pip install speech recognition. So it's loading. Okay, you need internet connection to make this work. So you can also, so Py is a good place to get your packages. Okay, it gives you a description of what a package can do and how to use them. Okay, so my requirement is already satisfied. And then next, we need to import our speech recognition as SR. Okay, so import speech recognition as SR. So SR is just an alias. Okay, so we are going to be using, instead of typing this whole thing, we'll be using SR. Okay. And next, I created a variable R, and then I store this SR.recognizer method inside the R. So I'm going to referring to R. Okay, so if you look here, okay, instead of writing or typing this method, I'll just use an R to represent this method. Okay, so you can create a variable. So I'm still going to go by the R. So R equals SR.recognizer. Okay, now we want to get the source of our, so what the source of our data. Okay, so my data is an audio file, a .wav file. Okay, a .wav file. So to do that, I have to come here, sorry, and I'll do with sr.audio file. Okay, it's let me just copy it. Okay, I'll just, okay, so remember, I don't want to make the video longer, so I'm just going to be explaining. So I'll be copying and then explaining them. So I'm going to paste it here. So with sr as source, okay, so with sr.audio file as source, so the source of our file. Okay, so to get the source of your file, wherever it's downloaded, so I downloaded mine, this is the link. So let's say mine is in this folder. Okay, all I have to do is to click here, and then I can copy it. So copy, okay, and then I'll go and paste the link. Then I'll paste the link inside this brackets, the rounded brackets. Okay, remember to bring a quotation comma, this quotation comma, then paste it inside, and then they are source. So this is the source of our file. Okay, so press enter, and then let's see what you have to do. Now r.adjust for ambient noise. Okay, so what this is doing is going to read our audio file, and then it's going to adjust it for noise. So background noise, like maybe trees or motors or distant noises in the background. Okay, so you're going to adjust it and then make it clearer, so that you're able to extract the text from the audio. Okay, so these are methods you can use: the r.listen or r.record. Any of them works. So let me just use the audio. So here what I did was to create a variable called audio. Sorry, you can create any variable, give any variable name, but what I'm going to store here is the audio text. Okay, so here this is going to record the audio. Okay, it's going to record it, and then it will convert it into not converted, so you're going to convert it into an audio data. Okay, an audio data, and then so audio, then because we are going to use it somewhere here. Okay, so let me just paste it here. So press enter, then I'll paste it. So audio underscore, remember you can give any name here, equals to r.record. So our r here, variable the record. You can also make here listen, it will also work. And then in the bracket you put the source. So the source is this. okay, where our audio file is. Okay, and remember we said using this as source. Okay, so instead of referencing this or putting this entire thing here, we will use the source, okay, and not this link tree. Okay, so now let's see what we can do. So here we have the option to record. So here what we are doing is we are recording the source, and then if we add another parameter called duration, so it's going to record 20 seconds of the audio file. That's if you use this method, okay. Or if you use this method, it's going to offset 9 seconds and then start recording, then to record for 20 seconds. Okay. Now let's do this. So these are optional. So here we are going to test for errors. Okay, so we are trying, so try and accept. Okay, so here is going to, using the Google Recognizer or API, we are going to convert our audio data, okay, into a text, and then it will be transcribed to us. Okay, so we would just print, so as you see here, transcribing audio, okay, and then print whatever is being converted. So when the audio is being played, okay, it's going to be transcribed here. Okay, so it's going to be transcribed or written, okay, just here. Okay, so let's do that. So we would have try, so try, and then just going to copy this. Okay, let me copy this whole thing. Okay, then I'll paste it here. Okay, so what is happening here, as I've already explained this, so the Google API is going to convert our audio data, okay, into something like, it's going to transcribe it for us. Okay, so here what I did was just, so you can input any data here, so transcribing audio data. Okay, so this is just going to print out. Yeah, it's just going to print out. Okay, and then this line of code is going to convert the as the converted audio. This where is going, the transcription is going to happen. Okay, so it's going to print the transcription, the transcribed audio. That's what this method is going to do. Okay, so it will display it for the user. Now let's catch the error. So if there are errors, should in case there's an error, okay, we want the user or the computer to display this error, print sorry, refresh again. Okay, so to do that, we just need to use the accept. Okay, so what you can do is just go here and then accept. Hold on, then we can paste this here. Remember, we don't need this. I already have the accept. So I can just take this up. Okay, so this should work fine. If you should print it out, it should work fine. Currently, I don't have the audio file. Okay, this project was done some months ago. I can locate the audio file, which is why I don't want to print. But if I had an audio file in this directory and then with this name, or if I provided a different audio in this directory with a which is .wav, or let me show you the file format that is supported. Okay, so these are the file formats that is supported. Okay, so .wav or .aiaf and the likes. Okay, it should work perfectly as seen here. Okay, so as seen here, you should be able to transcribe everything for me. Now here, what I did, so in order to convert to a French, okay, so French, what you can do, or to transcribe, so so this is an actual French file. Okay, so to be able to do the transcription, you would have to have this. Okay, so here Okay, we would have to have a parameter here. Okay, and then the parameter should be language, and then the language you would want to convert it to or transcribe it to. Okay, or to do the transcription. So we should have this. Okay, it should be able to transcribe the French word audio file. Okay, so this should be it for our audio transcription. Okay, so the try and accept here does the transcription. Okay, and then this, in case there's an error, we'll just display sorry, refresh again. So let me just write print everything and see. So we have an error, my indentation does not match order. Okay, that's a try. So let me take it back. Okay, so we should I just tried it out, and then I got an error, so no model name speech recognition. So it should rather be this, then put an underscore, then recognition. Okay, no such file. Okay, so since I don't have the file, I'm getting, so the location of my file, okay, it's not on the system. Okay, so I just need to provide it with the location of the file for it to be able to work. Okay, so what I did was I created an audio file in Udacity, and then you can see I got some errors. So let's run this, and you see there are some errors that I got. Invalid arguments, blah blah blah. Okay. So the error I got, remember this is English, okay, spoken English. So this is supposed to convert, rather transcribe in French, okay. So providing this parameter wouldn't work, which is why we got the error. So I clear the error and then I try this. So you let me clear this, and then we should see. I'm going to clear this so that we see. So take this parameter out, and then when I run it, it should transcribe the text, the audio for me. So in my audio, I spoke today's session on the audio transcription. Thank you. Okay. So if the audio file were to be in a different language, I would have to provide a parameter here and then provide that language. So language. So let's just view it from here. Okay, so language equals French. So here it was a French audio file. So I had to provide this parameter so that it will be able to transcribe to French. Remember, by default, Google detects the language as English. So you have to convert it to French. Okay. So that is it for our audio transcription. Okay. So thank you, and then see you in our next lesson. Thank you.